Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Lewis Brown Athletic Center in Piscataway, site of today's Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Finals between the East Brunswick girls and the Bishop Bar girls basketball teams. Hi, everybody. Gordy Dale alongside Jimmy Allinder. Here we are again. East Brunswick with its 10th overall appearance in the GMC Final, third in a row. They're the two-time defending champs. Bishop Bar making its fourth appearance overall. Bishop Bar won it last in 1994. What do you expect to see today?
Two tired teams, maybe one tired team actually. East Brunswick, in order to get here, had to beat Edison, 18 hours ago? Because of a snowstorm. They postponed the game at Middlesex County College to last night being Friday. Today it's Saturday. And, the obvious question, Gordy, is East Brunswick going to be on tired legs? And that's the question that I posed to the coach, Reggie Carney. And he said, Bull, he doesn't buy it. He says this team, a lot of them, they play multiple sports. They play soccer. They go down to Philadelphia. They come back. He puts them through practices that are inhumane and no excuses, he says. This is a team that should be ready. Now, you mentioned 10th time in a row that East Brunswick is here. So other than freshmen, you're talking about a roster that has been at this place multiple times in some respects. You shift over to Bishop Bar, nobody. 94 was the last time they were here, maybe 96. So you ask the question, is experience a factor? Again, Carney says, it's going to get down to execution. It's going to be who dribbles the best, who makes the baskets. I still think East Brunswick has an edge.
All right, interesting history here at the Lewis Brown Athletic Center, especially for Reggie Carney, who is now in his 11th season as head coach at East Brunswick, his 25th overall in coaching. But in the 16-year history of the tournament, there's only two times that he actually hasn't had a team here. He had 4 teams here while he was at Hoffman. And won it 3 years in a row. So we should have an exciting game today. One of the things we'll keep an eye on, too, you mentioned the fatigue factor. Also, senior leadership. We don't have a lot of regular seniors. East Brunswick really only has one in Lisa Mariski, and Bishop Bar only has 2. You think that the seniors will play much of a role today, or are they really kind of passing the torch to the underclassmen?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. You say you were here for the game last night with East Brunswick. Lisa Mariski had a terrific game. So when the going gets tough, maybe the senior leadership is going to come to the fore.
All right, should be an exciting game. East Brunswick with a mark of 15-8. Bishop Bar 16-6. East Brunswick the number 2 seed tackling the number 5 seed Bishop Bar. Stand by for the starting lineups. All right, let's take a look at starting lineups. First for Bishop Bar, which will be the visiting team today. In the backcourt, they'll start number 14, Janet Ust, a 5'5 senior. Also number 30, Missy Magyar, another 5'5 senior. At forward, number 33, Kristen Rzuski, a 5'6 junior. The center will be number 21, Kara Thurlow, a 5'11 junior. And also in the backcourt will be number 44, Dina Kuzo, who kind of will play a swing position. She is a 5'10 junior. East Brunswick in the backcourt, number 12, Jill Masterton, the sophomore. Number 14, Liz Whalen, the senior. Number 15, Lisa Mariski. The forward, number 34, Erin Kenny. And the center, number 43, jumping center there, number 43, Maura Kirby, the 6-foot junior. East Brunswick controls off the tap. This is Kirby for Mariski. We'll see if fatigue plays a factor. Again, East Brunswick completing their semifinal game at 7:30 last night. Here we are tipping off just after noon on Saturday. And our first foul of the game.
It's an offensive foul, Gordy.
We got Erin Kenny for a moving pick, I believe. Erin picks up her first, team's first as well. Bishop Bar on its first possession, moving left to right. The away red jerseys and red shorts with the black numerals and white trim. Inside pass for Thurlow. Here's Rzuski driving lane. Mariski the board. Here come the Lady Bears the other way. This is the sophomore Masterton with the drive. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Kuzo. And they call a traveling violation on Kuzo, number 44. Boy, she's fun to watch. She's lethal from the floor in terms of her offense. She came down with 8 rebounds in the semifinal win over Piscataway. 3 is off for Masterton. Bishop Bar the other way. This is Magyar. Thurlow now working on Kirby with the left-handed baby hook. It won't go. Kenny the rebound. Just over a minute gone by here at the Lewis Brown Athletic Center. the campus of Rutgers University. Site of the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Championship. East Brunswick, the number 2 seed. Bishop Barr, the number 5 seed.
Another moving pick called on Kenny.
Second personal on Erin. See if Reggie elects to take her out. He will. He gets Sylvia Medansky ready off the bench. East Brunswick's got some depth to play with. Here's Ust, now Kuzo, who's deadly from the perimeter. She did it all the other night. Had a couple of blocks against Piscataway, 8 rebounds, 17 points. Now a steal by Whalen, who's best defensive player on the floor. Side jump by Ust, no good, out of bounds. There's a substitution. Medansky, number 24, checks into the lineup. Kenny takes a breather with her 2 fouls.
Watch the matchup with Missy Magyar from Bishop Barr on Liz Whalen. That has been a tough tussle so far. Whalen not getting the ball.
Saw a terrific matchup in terms of 1-on-1s last night. Whalen on Edison's Kerry Schutz. Terrific, terrific matchup. Here's Mariski. Kirby in the corner, not afraid, and has the range from the outside and drills it.
East Brunswick basket by number 43.
And East Brunswick draws first blood. 2-0 EB in the early going. East Brunswick, the 2-time defending champs. The home white jerseys, white shorts with green trim and green letters and numbers. At the free throw line, Rzuski for Thurlow, traveled.
Traveling with ball.
Hey, you want to say nerves are a little part of the mistakes in the early going.
Bishop Barr got here by beating Piscataway Wednesday night, 45-39, upsetting the number 1 seed and a team that had beaten Bishop Barr twice during the regular season.
Well, they handed East Brunswick a good loss, too.
Now Masterton coughed it up as she tried to drive lane, and 2 players collapsed on her. Missy Magyar working very hard to close down Liz Whalen of East Brunswick. Here's Ust over the midcourt line. 5:10 to play, first quarter. 2-0 East Brunswick. Here's Kuzo driving, draws the contact.
Gordy, you mentioned that Kuzo is 5 days removed from an injured ankle and suffered in practice. We're going to have to watch that.
Yeah, you can see the tape job as Dina now is at the free throw line. It's her right ankle with a high tape job.
Dina Kuzo.
Dina to the free throw line. She's got a very good stroke. Had 17 points the other night against Piscataway, averaging about 15, just a junior. Second is also good, and we're tied at 2. 3 minutes gone by, and it's 2-2. Bishop Barr not unfamiliar with low-scoring first quarters. They outscored Piscataway 7-0, shut them out in the first quarter in the semifinal. Here's Medansky, great-looking sophomore. What a move along the baseline.
Wow.
Sylvia Medansky with 2. East Brunswick leads at 4-2. Here's Kuzo launching the 3. Look out. If she's hot, this is going to be a close game the whole way. Kuzo with 5. Bishop Barr with his first lead. Mariski had it stolen. Here's Ust in a race with Masterton. Ust with Kuzo trailing. No, but the foul. For
Masterton.
Jill, it's her first, and it's the team's 4th.
12, Jill Masterton.
Janet Ust, who is the, if you want to call senior leader, this is her.
Shooting 2.
Janet averaging 13.3 points a game.
Goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Had 15 the other night. Had 12 the other night against Piscataway. Her and Kuzo, virtually unstoppable. And knocking off the top seed, Piscataway. Here's Whalen, covered closely by Magyar and Ust. Draws a triple team and drops to Mariski, now Medansky. Masterton with a 3. Kirby the rebound. Whalen had it stripped by Ust. Loose ball recovered by Mariski. Here's Kirby on the drive. Might have gotten away with a palm there. Masterton with her foot on the line, a long 2. Ball loose. Scramble for it. Masterton leaves it for Whalen. Whalen, I think, is a power forward in a guard's body. Outside shot, no good. Mariski, Whalen the rebound. Look at her get in. Scoop shot for Whalen. She's on the board with 2. East Brunswick leads it. Excuse me, we're tied now 6-6.
That was Whalen guarding Kuzo that time.
Whalen deliberately over the midcourt line, trying to get a pick from Madansky, runs by it. Now a whistle and a foul on Kuzo. Kuzo picks up her first, team's first as well. In the lineup for Bishop Bar, an exciting young player, number 12, the freshman Michelle Pellicaro, and also number 20, another freshman, Caitlin Figueroa, who had a bucket against Piscataway the other night. Ashley Stapleton, number 23, in the game for East Brunswick as well. Madansky's jumper won't go. Rebound Thurlow. Pellicaro, number 12, very exciting player for Bishop Bar. Here's Kuzo, number 44, worked on by Whalen. And a giveaway. Whalen likes to run it. Pulls up for the long 2. It's off. But the rebound to Kirby. Kirby's been troublesome for Bishop Bar on the offensive glass early on in this game.
You think going to catch Pellicaro on this?
Indeed they do.
Michelle, from a Milltown native.
Michelle picks up her first personal. Team foul number 2 on Bishop Bar, and Kirby to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Foul is on number 12, Michelle Pellicaro.
Mara leaves the first short. She'll shoot another. Had 4 points against Edison last night. Kuzo takes a breather as Ust returns to the Bishop Bar lineup. Mariski checks out for EB, and Masterton returns. So on the floor for EB, Stapleton, Masterton, Whalen in the backcourt, and then Madansky and Kirby up front. Kirby hits the second, 1 for 2 that trip from the line. She has 3. East Brunswick leads at 7-6. Weiss behind a back move, and now the feed for Caitlin Figueroa. She had it blocked by Whalen. Another block, but a whistle and a foul this time, and they get Kirby. How about the behind a back dribble move by Janet Ust?
She is a player.
Foul is on number 43, Maura Kirby.
East Brunswick is fast approaching the bonus situation for Bishop Bar. 5th team foul.
Number 1 on Mora. Caitlin Figueroa, the freshman at the free throw line for Bishop Bar, misses the first. One of the things that Bishop Bar coach Kevin Harper had said in the earlier matchup with East Brunswick, that if his team didn't get to the free throw line, it was not going to succeed.
Free throw by Caitlin Figueroa.
Figueroa's second is good. Bishop Bar 4 out of 6 from the line so far in the first quarter. They are getting to the stripe so far. Here's Whalen with a leave for Madansky in the corner for a long 2 from Kirby. It's too strong, but the rebound for Whalen. Put it back up and in.
Boy, Gordy, you're right. She is like a power forward. Really strong-armed her way to that rebound.
And only a junior. I mean, a phenomenal athlete. She can do everything. It's not anybody she can't run with. Here's Figueroa with the short jumper, no, and Whalen the rebound. New player in the game for Bishop Bar, who's covering Whalen, number 13, Brianna O'Brien, a 5'4 junior.
T.O., turnover.
East Brunswick gives it back. They lead at 9-7.
Magyar was doing a great job on Whalen. Let's see how this matchup is.
Ust gets a pick from Pellicaro, drives the lane, throws it up and in. Score the basket and the foul for Bishop Bar. Foul is going to go on Maura Kirby, her second. Ust with the basket. Now has 3. Whalen out of the EB lineup. Mariski returns. Ust to the free throw line for the second time this afternoon, where she is 1 for 2.
Fouls on Maura Kirby.
Ust hits the free throw.
Back and forth we go.
And Bishop Bar leads at 10-9. Masterton, this is Madansky. Mariski swinging around for Stapleton. Nice cut in the paint, and Masterton converts. Masterton, only a sophomore, but tell you what, she plays like a senior. She is so steady. Rarely makes a mistake. Kind of plays a quiet game, but again, she's only a sophomore. Here's us driving baseline, beat Moransky and converted.
Bishop Bar basket by number 14, Janet Ust.
Ust with 6. Bishop Bar leads at 12-11. Here's Stapleton on the right wing, guarded by Pellicaro to a cutting Masterton. Same play last time. Here's a Morisky bomb, too strong. And the rebound of the freshman Figueroa. Gets it to Ust. 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Here's a 3 by Ust. Rims out. Figueroa the rebound, gets to Pellicaro. Scoop shot, rolls around, but a travel violation. And a turnover by Bishop Bar. 28 seconds to go. Katie Coster, a senior, into the EB lineup, replacing Maura Kirby. And Dina Kuzo back into the Lady Trojans lineup, replacing Michelle Pellicaro.
Let's see how East Brunswick performs with Whalen not bringing the ball up.
Well, they'll play for 1 here to run out the clock here at the end of the first period. Medansky thought about a 3. Masterton says, I'll take it. Rebound fought for by Morisky. Put it up, no. And now a reach and foul on Morisky as Ust came away with the rebound. Morisky picks up her first. And that is the 7th team foul, so Bishop Bar now in the 1-1. And Ust, who is 2 of 3 from the line already, steps to the stripe again.
That has to be a source of concern. 7 team fouls, and we're not even through with the first quarter.
Ust hits the first, she'll shoot the bonus. Bishop Bar with its largest lead now on the strength of Ust's 8 points. It's 14-11, a 3-point lead, 5 seconds to go. Morisky drives, draws contact from Figueroa, and will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Caitlin Figueroa, her first personal, team foul number 3 on Bishop Bar. And Morisky to the free throw line. Big night last night against Edison for this girl right here, Lisa Morisky. Things got really tight toward the end of the game when East Brunswick's lead kind of whittled away as we see Teresa Alexander check in. Pellicaro back in for Bishop Bar. 1 more for Morisky. She hit a scoop layup driving, got fouled, and actually flipped it up behind her head and it went in. Tremendous senior poise, knowing where she was. 1 second to go. Shot at the buzzer is short by Ust, and we've put 1 quarter in the books. Whoa, fasten your seatbelts. We've got a good one. Bishop Bar leads East Brunswick 14-13 at the end of the first quarter here in the finals of the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament.
Well, we kind of thought that this would be the way the game went. East Brunswick with Liz Whalen leading the way, really doing a fine job, but then again, and then also East Brunswick very strong off the offensive boards for a couple second shots. That was helpful. Bishop Bar, meanwhile, has been getting good distribution from their senior leadership, Janet Ust, as well as Dina Kuzo. She's been scoring. I don't know, Gordy. It's going to be a tight game all the way.
One of the things that Bishop Bar may have noticed last night as they scouted the East Brunswick Edison game was that actually, one of the things Bishop Bar might try to use tonight is the box and 1 that they used against Piscataway to hold Denisha Winfrey, one of their star players, to just 2 points the other night, and they held Letitia Tukes to 4. Now, they let Carrie Noakes have 13 and Lauren Guarneri 11, but that was really most of the output that Piscataway got the other night. They closed down some of the perimeter scorers, or peripheral scorers, and Bishop Bar was able to use that to their advantage.
I wonder if that could work against East Brunswick because, as you mentioned, they have a lot more depth, and they can distribute the scoring as they wish if somebody's like, say, Garden Whalen.
Second quarter underway. Bishop Bar leads at 14-13 in a seesaw battle here. Outside jumper by Rzuski is good. She's on the board for the first time this afternoon, and Bishop Bar back up by 3, 16-13. 16-13. Here's Kenny in the corner, drains it. Erin on the board for the first time this afternoon. She's got 2. And it's 16-15. Bishop Bar by 1. Ust. This is Magyar. It's the original starters for Bishop Bar. Same for East Brunswick.
Seems like EB clearly has the dominance on the boards.
Ahead of the field to Kenny. Although she plays the forward, boy, she can handle the basketball. Very, very good ball control. Don't normally see that from the bigger kids at the high school level. Kenny can put it on the floor. She broke backcourt pressure a couple times last night when Edison was really putting the heat on. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Ust and Kuzo. This will be a tough 2-on-1 to stop. And Ust converts. Ust with 10. She's the hot hand right now. And Bishop R back up by 3, 18-15, with a minute and a half gone by in the second quarter. On the right wing, it's the sophomore Masterton, now for Kenny.
It's offensive foul. And again, one-on-one situation.
East Brunswick foul against number 34, Erin.
They got they got Erin Kenny again, and that is 3 on Erin. And Sylvia Madansky,
replaced by Sylvia Madansky.
the sophomore, comes in to replace her. To the free throw line goes Missy Magyar for the first time.
Missy Magyar shooting.
She'll be shooting the 1-and-1. East Brunswick committed 17 fouls in the first quarter. Missy hits the first. She's on the board for the first time this afternoon. Bishop R extends to 19-15. Missy will shoot the bonus. And hits.
9 for 11. Bishop R from the line.
Yep, they've been excellent from the line. What's that, about 81%, maybe about 82% so far. Here's Whalen, gets a pick from Madansky. In the corner for Masterton. Masterton looking for help inside, backs it off for Whalen. Inside to Madansky. Too strong, a little off balance. Ball loose. Oh, traveling violation. Called on Rzuski, tough call. I think the referee was screened a little bit. She never really had possession of it, but got whistled for the travel. Mariski to Treger, the inbound pass. Lobs in for Whalen. And a near steal, and
tough defense.
Recovered by EB. They got away with one there. Look at the Bishop R swarming defense, and now a foul. Going to get Missy Magyar. That's her first, and team foul number 4.
Bishop R swarming defense. East Brunswick's going to have to be careful with their passes. They've been going cross court an awful lot.
Magyar checks out of the game. Brianna O'Brien returns for Bishop R. Here's Mariski. Thinks about the 3, can certainly hit from that range. Only senior on the floor for East Brunswick right now. This game belongs to the underclassmen today. Here's a 3 by Masterton. No, Kirby, another offensive rebound. That's at least 3 for her, but can't convert.
Got to convert them.
Here's Kuzo. Off to the races the other way for Bishop R. Draws contact. Good defense by Madansky. Great save and bounds by O'Brien. And now a 3, it's too strong by Ust. Or rather by Rzuski, and East Brunswick the other way. Down low for, oh, great move by Kirby.
East Brunswick basket by number 43, Maura Kirby.
That was nice.
Maura Kirby. Left her defender standing, used the arm to kind of wrap around and get herself positioned along the baseline. Scoop shot under the basket. 20-17, Bishop R, 4:45 to go, second quarter. Here's Rzuski with the offensive rebound, got it swatted by Whalen.
That's a great defensive play.
Whalen the other way. Masterton for Mariski's 3. Too strong, and it goes out of bounds. Bishop R gets it back, leading by 3. Couple of substitutions. The freshman Michelle Pellicaro returns to the Bishop R lineup, replacing Janet Ust, and Ashley Stapleton back in for EB, spelling Mariski.
Gordy, Lisa Mariski's been the primary outside shooter. I think Whalen is going to have to find some openings to shoot from the outside.
Here's a 3 by Kuzo, off the glass.
Just like she planned it.
Kuzo with their second three-pointer of the afternoon has 8 points, and Bishop R leads it 23-17. Here's Kirby from the baseline. It's too strong. The rebound, Whalen. She's tough to outwork, but lost her balance. Pellicaro recovers. Kuzo driving on Masterton. Pull up, baseline J, no. Rebound Kirby. Here's Medansky. Look at her on the floor. 9 points and 6 rebounds last night. She's going to be a thrill to watch the next couple of years. Her pass, though, goes through the wickets of Stapleton and out of bounds for an EB turnover.
The only saving grace for East Brunswick as we get a timeout, Gordy, has been their ability to hit the boards rather well. They're playing against a team that really is smelling it right now. Their outside shots are going in. They're moving the ball up confidently, Bishop Bar is. And I think this timeout by Reggie was just to calm his team down.
Attention fans, please stay off.
Well, through the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds of the second quarter, Bishop Bar has outscored East Brunswick 9-4.
Up the stairs to the nearest exit.
Right now, Janet Ust and Dina Kuzo inflicting the most damage. They have 18 of Bishop Bar's 23 points. East Brunswick a little sluggish out of the box. They've spread the wealth a little more in that they've had 6 players score. But nobody has really stepped up offensively. Maura Kirby has done a good job offensively rebounding the basketball. Whalen's been strong on defense.
All right, let's see what adjustments have been made.
23-17 as we play with 3:35 to go, first half. This is Pellicaro, the freshman for Bishop Bar. On the wing for O'Brien. Now Pellicaro. The fellow freshman, Figueroa, her shot blocked by Kirby, Whalen away with it in a 1-on-2. Pulls up for the long 2, can't get it to fall. And rebound Bishop Bar. One of the things players might be adjusting to is the depth perception here at the Lewis Brown Athletic Center. And a long 3 is good by Pellicaro.
It's a third three-pointer.
26-17. Masterton trying to answer with a 3, no. And then they get the foul on.
Ust. I think he tried to edge.
Kind of submarine Sylvie Medansky there a little bit.
14, Janet Ust.
Ust picks up her first personal, team foul number 5 on Bishop Bar. As we see Kara Thurlow check out of the game and Kristen Rzuski return. Stapleton with the inbound for Ust, knocked out of bounds by Bishop Bar.
It's a crucial part of this game. 9-point lead. East Brunswick cannot afford to get behind too much more.
Is the fatigue factor playing a role in this game so far? It might take East Brunswick a half to kind of snap out of, maybe the soreness or intensity or emotion, drama from last night. Now a giveaway.
That's a mental error there.
Masterton didn't read Whalen's cut. Sloppy pass, Bishop Bar gets it back, 2:34 to go. This could actually see these same 2 teams back here this year, next year. Look at a 3 by Pellicaro, her second in a row. She's got 6. Bishop Bar, 29-17.
Turnover.
Turnover the other way. 2:18 to play. Here's Ust for Pellicaro in the corner for an O'Brien 3, too strong, but the rebound by Rzuski and it was stolen. Good double team by Whalen and Kirby. Here's Whalen with the lead for Masterton's long 2. Too strong, she's off offensively today. Rebound by O'Brien, pushing it up the floor, now slows down. Here's Pellicaro with an open look at a 3. Decides not to. Pellicaro, Bishop Bar not in a rush here. Here's O'Brien, minute 50 to play, first half. Bishop Bar by 12. Step in by Figueroa, blocked by Masterton. The other way come the Lady Bears. Whalen coast to coast. Double teamed. Barely got it away to Masterton, who drives on Figueroa. Leave in for Medansky, who converts.
Finally.
Medansky with 4. And that snaps a 9-point Bishop Bar run. Here's Rzuski the other way, gets it to go.
Could be one of those days, Gordy. Everything's falling in.
Number 33, Kristen
Rzuski with 4. Bishop Bar leads at 31-19. Masterton thought about the 3. Might be a little gun shy from that range now. Scoops. Basket won't go.
East Brunswick can't buy a basket from the outside. They have not had a good look, as a matter of fact. So they're trying to penetrate, draw the foul, and get to the line.
Foul is against Caitlin Figueroa, her second, team's 6th. To the free throw line, Jill Masterton, who will shoot 2. Coming off a 6-point performance last night against Edison. hits the first. She's got 3. Ustin Kuzo returned to the Bishop Bar lineup after a terrific performance by Brianna O'Brien and Michelle Pellicaro. Mastered in second is good. Maybe that will help her on track offensively. Masterton's got 4. East Brunswick trails by 10, 31-21. Under a minute to play. Pellicaro, Rzuski, now Kuzo. Likes the right wing. Medansky with a hand in her face. Swinging around for Pellicaro. Shot is short, and the rebound comes to Stapleton. Here's a Whalen 3. Good.
It's the first time she's had a good look.
Whalen's got 7. East Brunswick on a mini 5-point run has cut the deficit to 7. 31-24 Bishop Bar, 20 seconds to play. Bishop Bar seems very poised at this point. They're going to play for 1. They've looked good through the first 16 minutes here of the first half. Certainly do not look like a number 5 seed playing in the championship game. Split with East Brunswick during the regular season at the buzzer. Kuzo won't go.
Well, they really didn't get a good shot off at the end there.
End of the first half, Bishop Bar 31, East Brunswick 24. Let's take a look at the first half stats. First for Bishop Bar, they were led by Janet Ust, who had 10 points. Dina Kuzo had 8. Michelle Pellicaro had 6 on the strength of 2 3-pointers. Then it was Kristen Rzuski with 4. Missy Magyar had 2. Caitlin Figueroa had 1 for Bishop Bar's total of 31. East Brunswick led by Liz Whalen, who had 7. Maura Kirby had 5. Jill Masterton and Sylvia Medansky each with 4. Lisa Mariski with 2. And Erin Kenny with 2 for East Brunswick's total of 24. 31-24, Bishop Bar leads it over East Brunswick in the finals of the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament. Stand by for second half activity. All right, we are still at halftime with Bishop Bar leading East Brunswick 31-24, finals of the GMC tournament. And I'm here with Sister Cindy, who's the campus minister at Bishop Bar. Give me a little first half analysis. What do you think so far?
I think it's just outstanding. You know, you can just feel when somebody's got their feet in the floor, and I feel we are Bishop Bar all the way.
Tell me.
I'm a little prejudiced. You can't imagine why.
No, I couldn't imagine why. You enjoying it?
Oh, absolutely, Gordon. It's just exciting to see people come out and support, you know, the kids, the parents, alumni. It's just really great. I love it, okay? For us as well as for East Brunswick. It's just an exciting game, and I know we are Bishop Bar.
I know you get a little intense watching these games.
I sure do.
You haven't said anything negative, no bad words or anything like that today?
No bad words, just lots of prayers.
Enjoy the second half, and thanks for coming by.
I sure will. Thanks a lot, Gordon, and good luck. To everybody, okay? Thank you.
Will do. All right, Sister Cindy, the campus minister at Bishop Bar. Stay tuned for the second half coming right up. All right, winding our way down at halftime here with Bishop Bar leading East Brunswick 31-24, the 5 seed, leading the number 2 seed, leading the 2-time defending champ. Also, is fatigue a factor, Jimmy? One of the things we have to consider here, or is Bishop Bar just better right now?
I just think fatigue is not a factor, Gordy. I think what it is Bishop Bar has been making an extraordinary percentage of their outside shots. Yet I look at the scoreboard, and this could really be like a 15-point margin, the way Bishop Bar. But East Brunswick, with that 5-point mini run toward the end of the second quarter, has gotten themselves back in the game. And I think with Reggie Carney making some adjustments at halftime, East Brunswick can make a run at this.
You would bet that Reggie Carney will make some adjustments at halftime, or at least deliver some type of fiery speech. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the first half jitters or maybe first half fatigue is gone from last night, and East Brunswick builds on the little 5 points in a row momentum they had at the end of the first half. Not an indication here.
Maura Kirby, a couple of flashes of brilliance there in the first half, but other than that, she needs to get back into this game.
Kuzo, Magyar, Rzuski, Thurlow, and Ust, the starting 5 for Bishop Bar. Same that started the game, and a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Maura Kirby. That is number 3 on Maura.
43, Maura Kirby.
Couple of the big kids in trouble for East Brunswick. Kenny and Kirby both with 3. East Brunswick starting with Masterton, Whalen, Mariski in the backcourt, and then Kirby and Aaron Kenny in the front court. Magyar at the free throw line, hits the first. She's 5 of 6 from the stripe. Points number 11 and 12. I'm sorry, that's Missy Magyar.
And she's 4 for 4.
4 for 4, Magyar. All 4 points from the free throw line.
You see East Brunswick on the perimeter. I'm not sure that's where they want to be.
Foul is on number 30, Missy Magyar.
Magyar picks up a foul on
That's
the
her
defensive
third
end.
personal foul.
Her second. Team foul number 1 on Bishop R here in the second half. Masterton for Whalen. Kenny on the left wing, working on Kuzo. This is Kirby. The center steps out up high. And Mariski traveled.
Traveling.
Yes, she did. Again, I can't overstate that Liz Whalen is not really getting any good looks from the outside, other than that one three-pointer she converted.
Kuzo off balance, gets her own rebound, throws it up and draws the contact.
That was tough rebound there.
If that's Kirby, that's 4, but it's not.
Foul is on.
They give it on to Whalen.
14, Liz Whalen.
That's her first.
Her first personal foul, East Brunswick's second.
To the free throw line for Dina Kuzo.
Dina Kuzo shooting.
2 for 2 from the stripe, 8 points overall tonight, including 2 3-pointers.
Boy, they are really solid from the line.
Bishop R now 10 for 12 at the free throw line as a team this afternoon. East Brunswick 5 out of 6. Second is off, but it's recovered by Rzuski. Put it back up and in.
Yeah, I thought a timeout might be in order there. East Brunswick lethargic coming out for this second half. Couple turnovers, haven't been able to convert some points. Meanwhile, Bishop are really strong on their end, doing what they have to, playing with an air of confidence that, I don't know. Well, Gordy, I think we have to point out that second time the Bishop Bar played East Brunswick, it was at their place. They won by 17 points. So I don't know whether they found East Brunswick's number, but I think that the Bears really have to find themselves. I don't know how they're going to do that. I think that some outside shooting will probably give them more confidence. But right now, they're still trying to find some answers.
A 5-0 run by Bishop Bar to start the second half. 36-24, largest lead of the afternoon. They lead by 12 with 1:20 gone by in the third quarter. Here's Whalen, now Mariski for Masterton. Left wing for Kenny. Kenny with a nice dribble drive penetration. And the short pull-up jumper converts. She's got 4. East Brunswick stops the 5-0 Bishop Bar run. Here's Magyar. Magyar driving. Blocked from behind by Whalen. Loose ball recovered by Rzuski. Here's Kuzo spinning, twisting, yanked out of her hands by Mariski. Mariski on the break does not have numbers and will slow it down. Masterton's a little shy now about taking the outside jumper because the shot's been off this afternoon.
Look how Magyar guards Whalen.
Here's Mariski. Her shot's off and the rebound by Kuzo. Here's Ust. Right now the leading scorer on both sides with 10 points. All in the first half. Kuzo working on Whalen. You can see the matchup. East Brunswick with its best defensive player, Whalen, on Bishop R's potentially best outside threat in Kuzo. And then Magyar, the best defensive player for Bishop Bar, covers Whalen, who they perceive as the biggest threat. Here's a rebound. No. Kenny lost it out of bounds, last touched by East Brunswick.
No reason not to handle that ball. That's just nerves.
Us the inbound for Magyar. Here's Kuzo with a look.
Offensive foul, I think they're going to call here.
Yeah, I got Rzuski.
Yep.
And for Kristen, that is her first personal.
33, Kristen Rzuski.
That's the second team foul on Bishop Bar here in the second half. 5:07 to play, third quarter. 36-26. Bishop Bar by 10. East Brunswick, the two-time defending champ, making its 10th consecutive appearance in the GMC tournament final. Here's Masterton, picked up by Rzuski in a sloppy pass. It was knocked out by Rzuski, though. She telegraphed it. Here's Brianna O'Brien, number 13, back at the Bishop Bar lineup, replacing Missy Magyar.
Brianna O'Brien replaces Missy Magyar for Bishop Bar.
Bishop Bar really with no foul trouble.
Nice move.
Here's Masterton.
East Brunswick basket
with
by
6.
number 12, Jill Masterton.
And it's an 8-point lead, 36-28, and a mini 4-0 run for East Brunswick. Here's Ust, left wing Rzuski, Kara Thurlow. Mariski picks up Ust. Ust spinning.
Thought that was a double dribble.
Mariski might have got a hand on it. I thought the same thing. Here's Kuzo, guarded by Whalen. Gets a pick from O'Brien. In trouble and a 5-second violation. Good pressure by East Brunswick, and Bishop Bar didn't come to the aid of Kuzo. And Kevin Harper, the 12th year head coach of Bishop Bar, wants a timeout and a 20-second timeout to talk things over. 4:17 to play, third quarter. Bishop Bar 36, East Brunswick 28.
East Brunswick's doing things a little bit better, but and that defensive sequence was a case in point. I think the Bears are just going to have to reach down deep and generate some sort of resolve to stop the confidence that Bishop Bar has gained by hitting their outside shots. I can't tell you what a great job Missy Magyar for Bishop Bar has done on Liz Whalen. She has run herself into the ground, just following Whalen all over the place. And Gordy, you mentioned before that Whalen has the job of guarding Kuzo on this end of the court, so she's got to be getting tired. Maybe fatigue is a factor.
I mean, when you realize that Liz Whalen's assignment last night was Carrie Schutz from Edison, was a terrific offensive player. I mean, turn around and demand that kind of concentration and stamina is tough to do. Here's Erin Kenny, throws up an air ball. Knocked out by Bishop Bar. East Brunswick gets it back. Now a giveaway.
Great defense.
Ust with the lead pass for Brianna O'Brien. Backs it off for a Rzuski 3. Front iron. Loose ball. Last touch by Bishop Bar. East Brunswick gets it back. 3:42 to go. Third quarter. Still an 8-point lead for Bishop Bar. Ashley Stapleton back in the EB lineup, replacing Jill Masterton.
Jill Masterton for East Brunswick.
It's really kind of an all-in-the-family thing for the Whalen family. You got Liz on the floor as a junior. Her older sister Katie is an assistant to Reggie Carney and also the JV coach at East Brunswick. And Richie Whalen, former East Brunswick standout, is now an assistant coach for Bo Henning's staff at East Brunswick.
Whoa.
Kuzo took her eyes off it a minute.
Look at him dive.
Ball on the floor. Kuzo's got it, and Kuzo called timeout. Heads up play by Kuzo.
Bishop Bar calls timeout.
They're going to check 2 freshmen into the lineup, is Bishop Bar. They're going to send Pellicaro and Figueroa back in. 20-second timeout by Bishop Bar.
30-second timeout.
Good heads-up play by the Lady Trojans to secure that timeout, thus avoiding the jump ball. Let's see, possession arrow is to who? It looks to me like East Brunswick. Sylvia Madansky, in the brief time that she was in the game in the first half, did a rather good job. Now she's back in. Let's see if things improve for East Brunswick down below.
You think of the young talent that's on the floor here for these teams. The 2 freshmen from Bishop Bar, Figueroa and Pellicaro, who has the ball now. People like Madansky and Kenny, some of the young kids for East Brunswick.
Oh.
Ust.
Threw it up.
Ust with 12.
Bishop R basket by number 14, Janet Ust.
Bishop R back up by 10, 38-28. Stapleton in the corner, brings it up top, gets it to Whalen. Stapleton with a 3. Rebound by Medansky, put it up and in.
East Brunswick basket by number 24, Sylvia Medansky.
Medansky's got 6. Here's Pellicaro with a lead for Thurlow. Thurlow gets it to drop. Her first 2 of the afternoon. Back up to a 10-point lead at 40-30.
Great move.
Mariski, cross court for Stapleton. Now Whalen. Up top for Mariski, traveled.
Traveling's the call.
Unless it's Liz Whalen shooting the ball from the outside,
Aaron Kenny and Jill Masterton.
East Brunswick's going to have some difficulty. At least this afternoon.
They don't seem to be getting the inside penetration that you'd think they would with the size advantage. Here's Pellicaro being worked on by Masterton. Lost it momentarily, and now she stepped on the line and turned it over.
Gordy, what I notice is that the rotation for Bishop R is O'Brien, Magyar, and Pellicaro on Whalen, and it's relentless.
I mean, you're asking Pellicaro, the freshman, to guard Whalen, an experienced junior. Here's Kenny from the outside, got it.
2-pointer.
Aaron's got 6.
Aaron Kenny.
Little seesaw exchange of baskets here. East Brunswick down by 8. Bishop R with a terrific performance through almost 3 quarters. Wild shot by the freshman, won't go, and a whistle and a foul. Will go on Bishop R. There to get Cara Thurlow with her first.
21, Cara Thurlow.
Team foul number 3 on Bishop R in the second half. Missy Magyar returns to the lineup, along with Dina Kuzo.
Third team foul on Bishop R.
She's right on Whalen.
Here's Kenny. Puts it on the floor. Very comfortable dribbling the ball. Stapleton. Kenny for the open look. A little too strong. Rebound by Thurlow.
Oh.
And a whistle and a foul on Whalen in the backcourt.
Foul is on number 14.
Second on Liz.
Liz Whalen.
She's got 2. Erin Kenny, Maura Kirby with 3
East
each.
Brunswick's third team foul.
Bishop R has Figueroa and Magyar with 2 fouls apiece. The only moderate danger for Bishop R. Kuzo driving. Running shot is good.
Basket by number 44, Dina Kuzo.
Kuzo very quietly has 11 points. Puts her team back up by 10 at 42-32. Uh-oh, Masterton hit the 3. That's the one she's been missing so far this afternoon.
Right.
We'll see if that gets her on track. Masterton has a quiet 9.
So the margin's back to 7.
Foul is on number 23, Ashley Stapleton.
Stapleton picks up the foul for EB. Liz Whalen checks out of the lineup.
East Brunswick.
First personal on Ashley. Team foul number 4 on EB. Here's Magyar driving baseline, got left alone, and couldn't convert it. Rebound to the freshman Figueroa, threw it back up, no. And the rebound to Masterton. The sophomore runs the floor. Mariski, Aaron Kenny thought about the 3, drives baseline, pull-up jumper is off, and Kuzo the rebound.
She's got to see the clock.
2 seconds to go in the third, long shot. Whoa, back iron for Kuzo. And we've put 3 in the books here at the Lewis Brown Athletic Center. Bishop R leads it 42-35. They've maintained the 7-point lead they had at halftime.
And this is gut check time for East Brunswick now. They've got to make up a 7-point margin. Again, Liz Whalen is how many points does she have for this game? Just 7.
All in the first half.
Yeah, and she was shut out in that third quarter. Point production coming from players that you normally do not expect to get that. points. Aaron Kenny with 4 points on those 2 shots from the outside. And then Masterson hit that 3-point to give East Brunswick some life. But, woo, I'll tell you what, East Brunswick's going to have to find some answers down this end of the court.
I'll give you this to chew on. Bishop R outscored East Brunswick by 1 in the first quarter, by 6 in the second quarter. And East Brunswick finally matched Bishop R 11 for 11 in terms of output in the third quarter. Is the tide changing? We won't know until the final 8 minutes are played here in the finals of the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament. East Brunswick, the 2-time defending champ, breaks huddle. Kenny and Medansky down low. Whalen, Masterton, Stapleton on for East Brunswick in the backcourt. Ustin Magyar along with Kuzo for Bishop R in the backcourt. Rzuski and Figueroa are the forwards. Here's a ball loose, scooped up by Magyar. Magyar in trouble on the far sideline. Here's Kuzo driving baseline and a pushing foul on Whalen. Liz picks up her third. Whalen, Kenny, and Kirby, all with 3.
5 team fouls now for East Brunswick, so they have only 1 more to give before the bonus.
Here's Ust. Lost it momentarily. Backs it off for a Kuzo 3. Lights out Kuzo. Kuzo with 14, her third 3-pointer.
That was a big shot.
Back up to a 10-point lead. This is Kenny on the left wing. Stapleton. Kenny hits from the outside. Kenny with 8.
34, Aaron Kenny.
She's been East Brunswick's saving grace this afternoon, Aaron Kenny.
East Brunswick can't crack that 7 or 8 point deficit. Bishop R has answered everything. Here's Magyar. Magyar driving. Off the glass, no. Rebound comes down to Masterton. Minute 10 gone by, fourth quarter. Final period of play. Stapleton, cross court for Kenny. Masterton thought about the 3. Gets it to Stapleton. Medansky working hard to get open inside. Here's a 3 by Masterton. And Masterton has found the range from outside. Will that be enough to get them back?
5 points margin now, Gordy.
Well, they broke the 7 to 8 point deficit. It's now down to 5. Masterton with her second 3-pointer has found the touch after not having it in the first half. Here's an off-balance shot by Ust. Bishop R maybe a little bit out of rhythm, maybe in need of a timeout. Masterton looking for help, gets it to Whalen, ball loose, still loose. Ust in there, battling with Whalen, and a held ball. Possession arrow belongs to EB. Cara Thurlow checks back in, replacing Caitlin Figueroa for Bishop R. Rzuski, Figueroa, Kuzo, Ust, and Magyar for Bishop R. Kenny, Stapleton, Whalen, Medansky, and Masterton for EB. Here's Masterton in the corner. Oh, lobs it into Medansky. How did she get that pass off? Kenny with the offensive rebound. Put it up, no, but a foul.
Strong rebound by Aaron Kenny.
Cara Thurlow picks up her second personal foul, team foul number 4 on Bishop R in the second half, and to the free throw line goes Aaron Kenny to shoot a pair. Aaron's got 8, and it's her first trip to the free throw line tonight. 6 points against Edison last night, but more importantly, at 10 rebounds.
Both teams very strong from the free throw lines this afternoon.
East Brunswick now 6 out of 7. This is, though, their first trip to the free throw line in the second half. Second one is too strong, and Thurlow the rebound.
Bishop R not too patient the last 2 times down the floor.
It's a 4-point game. From a fan standpoint, this is exactly where you hoped it would be. Tight to the end. Off balance shot by Ust. She drew the contact. Sylvia Medansky's going to get the foul. That's her second. Team foul number 6.
Janet's been strong from the line.
Ust at the free throw line. Gets the first. She's got 13.
So this timeout by Reggie Carney, it looks like to make some adjustments. boy, if we have a moment here,
East Brunswick timeout.
the foul shooting has really been the difference
At this time,
for Bishop Bar. They have another one to go with Janet Ust on the line. Gordy, do you have that by any chance?
Ust is 5 out of 6 from the line.
Right.
Kuzo is 3 out of 4.
Magyar's perfect.
4 out of 4.
Right.
Figueroa 1 out of 2.
Yep. Well, that is, you look at the score, 46-41. Not only has Bishop Bar been to the line, but they've converted more. East Brunswick only to the line, 8 times? 8 times this afternoon, and they're 6 for 8. So it could come down to the foul line where this game is decided.
$13 out of 16 for Bishop Bar from the free throw line.
Coaches, sportsmanship winners, all conference selections. Please report to
So the Trojans
located between
going to the charity stripe twice as often as East Brunswick.
Thank you.
That's the difference in the game. 7 more made free throws. You've got a 5-point difference in the game. Second free throw coming up for Ust. That's good. Senior stepping up big. She's got 14 and is tied for game high honors with her teammate Dina Kuzo. Jill Masterton leads EB with 12. Here's Kenny, too short, but the offensive rebound to Medansky. Stapleton in the corner. Zuski working on her, a near giveaway and ball loose on the floor. And a held ball. This time it belongs to Bishop Bar.
Held ball.
East Brunswick had a mini 6-0 run. Bishop Bar stopped it with a pair of free throws from Janet Ust. Here we are with a 6-point difference in the game, 47-41 with just under 5 minutes to go. This is Ust at the free throw line. And a steal by Medansky. Medansky running the floor, lost it. Whalen to Medansky. Foul on Thurlow.
Good effort by Medansky.
Foul is on number 21, Kara Thurlow. Her third personal foul.
Kara Thurlow picks up foul number 3. Team foul number 5 on Bishop Bar. And Medansky to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. Line drive shot goes in. Sylvia's got 7.
Everybody's hit.
Tremendous effort last night. 9 points and 6 rebounds against Edison. Boy, she is a fun one to watch.
Okay, back to 4.
Second free throw is good. We haven't had a 4-point difference in this game for a long time. Medansky's got 8 on the strength of 2 free throws. 47-43 Bishop Bar, finals of the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament. Magyar picked up by Whalen. Terrific matchup here.
East Brunswick has to watch it. They foul, it's a 1-on-1.
Here's Ust, driving baseline, throw up an off-balance layup, no, rebound, Thurlow, put it up and in. Big basket there for Bishop Bar.
Great effort by Thurlow.
Bishop Bar goal by number 21, Kara Thurlow.
Thurlow's got 4. Medansky can't answer for EB. Thurlow the rebound.
She's come up big last 2 times.
Thurlow just a junior. Here's Kuzo, another junior. Offensive foul called on Kuzo. And for Kuzo, it's her second.
44, Dina Kuzo.
And team foul number 6.
That's her first personal foul.
So both teams are going to be in the bonus situation. Next foul.
Medansky out of the EB lineup. Laura Kirby returns. Lisa Mariski in. And Ashley Stapleton takes a breather for the Lady Bears. 3:49 to play. It's a 6-point lead for Bishop Bar. East Brunswick has the basketball. Working left to right. This is Mastodon over the midcourt line. Now Mariski. One senior, a sophomore, and 3 juniors on the floor for EB. Here's Kenny driving hard. Shot won't go, and the rebound to Rzuski of Bishop Bar. Kenny very aggressive offensively that time. Haven't seen that from her tonight. She put it on the floor and went hard to the basket. Here's Ust. It's terrific backcourt tandem for Bishop Bar. Ust and Magyar. A couple of seniors. Kirby the rebound and was fouled.
They say Janet Ust. Thought it was a good tie-up.
Looked good from here. Ust picks up her second personal, and that's the 7th team foul. So Maura Kirby to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 for EB. Maura with 5. She's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. 49-43, Bishop Bar leads it. East Brunswick trying to cut into that deficit with 3:08 to go in the game. Kirby can't hit the first. Thurlow the rebound.
Big misses here.
Bishop Bar looking for its second conference tournament title overall. They won it in '94. One of the players on that team was one of the assistant coaches right now for Bishop Bar.
Good play by Whalen.
Held ball, and East Brunswick gets it back.
East Brunswick possession.
Kevin Harper had to be restrained there. The Bishop Bar coach thought it was a foul on Whalen's part, but ball awarded to the Bears.
2:40 to play. There's Mariski. Now a giveaway. Bishop Bar gets it back. 2:26.
So they want a timeout here.
2:26 to play in the championship game. 49-43. Bishop Bar leads by 6, trying to unseat the 2-time defending champ.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a big turnover for East Brunswick, and then you go back just a few moments before that. A couple of missed foul shots could have got this game back to a 4-point margin. East Brunswick had the ball, so it's some missed opportunities down at this end, and meanwhile Bishop Bar converting their opportunities when they so choose to use them. They can afford to be patient right now. They don't need to put the shot up. East Brunswick probably is going to get to a point where they're going to have to start thinking foul. And you see the results when Bishop Bar goes to the line. 13 out of 16, you said? That's getting the job done in the big time.
Got them actually as 14 out of 17 now.
Alrighty. Whoa. Thought that was...
.210 to play. Magyar in trouble. Backs it off for Thurlow. Back to Magyar.
Already obvious that Bishop Bar called that timeout to set this delay up.
Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Kuzo driving, lost it, ball loose. Recovered by Mariski. East Brunswick gets it back. Minute 45 to play. Masterton. Is her outside touch still there? That's a little far out of Kenny's range, but she's not afraid to put it on the floor and drive. Here's the long 2, Kenny, too strong. Nobody there to rebound. Rzuski for Bishop Bar. Bishop Bar will take some more air out of the basketball. Behind the back dribble by Ust to elude Mariski. Magyar. And a foul on Masterton. Stops the clock with 1:15 to play. Second personal on Masterton. East Brunswick over the limit. Ashley Stapleton is in for Masterton now.
The 7th team foul against East Brunswick.
And Missy Magyar to the free throw line. She is 4 out of 4 at the line this afternoon. Senior trying to go out with a bang here by winning the conference tournament. It's the first. She's 5 out of 5. All of her points have come from the stripe. Second by Magyar. Back iron, loose ball, grabbed by Stapleton. Here's Medansky. And a timeout by EB. Minute 8 to play, 50-43, Bishop Bar.
Bears have to be thinking 3 points now on the shot, come down, foul, maybe trade-off points here in the last, we got minute 8 left to go in this game. It's going to be an uphill battle for East Brunswick. They've done it before. Bears coming into this game reeling off 6 wins in a row. They hadn't lost until they met this Bishop Bar team back on, when was it? Well, we don't have the date, but I think it was maybe February 2nd. But regardless, the Bears not playing up to their level that we've become accustomed to
Ladies and gentlemen,
this afternoon. Not to use as an excuse, Reggie Carney, the coach, certainly will not, but the team just didn't seem to have everything working together for them.
Again, you have to wonder how much fatigue has played a factor, and it's not so much physical because, the kids are teenagers and, you can run all day and all night as a teenager, but the mental and emotional fatigue may be playing a factor here to have to turn up the volume again, turn up, your intensity that same notch as last night, and there's a steal in the backcourt, and Masterton has to foul Rzuski.
Yeah, and if that was a foul, so that's going to be a 1-on-1.
I was going to say before is that the last time Bishop Bar won this tournament was in 1994, and one of the players on the court at that time for Kevin Harper was Michelle Lanigan, who's now an assistant coach for Bishop Bar, along with John Baffa.
Rzuski shooting 1-1.
Harper and Baffa have been around a long time together. Experienced staff. Rzuski to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. First is good.
They have been terrific from the line this afternoon.
15 out of 18. Second by Rzuski is good. She's got 8.
1 minute to play. 1 minute.
52-43. It's a 9-point deficit for EB. Here's Whalen with a 3. Too strong. Rebound, Kuzo. And a traveling violation.
Traveling the ball.
Here's a 3 by Whalen. Too strong. Rebound, Rzuski. And a foul.
Foul is on number 15,
Lisa Mariski with her second.
Her second personal foul. And the 9th against East Brunswick. Kristen Rzuski shooting 1-1.
Rzuski back at the stripe. Hits the first, she'll shoot the bonus. Rzuski's got 9, including 3 for 3 from the line.
Missed one.
Stapleton for a Mariski 3. In and out. Loose on the floor, recovered by Masterton. Masterton chucks a 3. Won't go. 25 seconds to play. Saved in bounds. Stapleton battling along with Whalen against us. Held ball. Possession arrow belongs to Bishop Bar. 22 seconds to go. They're going to win this thing. They lead by 10.
And the Bishop Bar crowd gets to its feet. Gives senior Missy Magyar a rousing round of applause. She's a happy camper.
Brianna O'Brien returns to the Bishop Bar lineup. East Brunswick empties the bench. Jamie Assini in the game now, a sophomore guard for EB. Teresa Alexander, one of the seniors. Katie Coster, another senior.
Jamie Assini.
And Assini quickly picks up a foul. 21 seconds to play.
Well, this is all icing on the cake now for the Trojans.
Bishop Bar going to send in a couple of its youngsters as well. Number 12, Pellicaro, the freshman. Figueroa, the other freshman, is going to check in. Free throw by Ust is good. She missed her first and has hit every one since. She's got 15. Figueroa is in. Thurlow comes out to a rousing ovation.
40 aside from the dominance that Bishop Bar has displayed from the foul line this afternoon, I think Missy Magyar's, the way she guarded Liz Whalen this afternoon was really an important factor.
I'll harken back too to the one thing that Kevin Harper told us before their first meeting with East Brunswick during the season. He said, no free throws, no success for us.
That's right.
And they have made that count today.
Yep. Well, I think
8 seconds to go, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, they're going to call the dogs off on this one. Smiles on everybody's faces in red. They are a happy crowd.
Bishop Barr wins it 55-43. And they own the 2001 Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament title by beating their arch rivals by 12. Bishop Barr closed out the game with an 8-0 run to put this away after East Brunswick had drawn within 4 at 47-43.
And that was about the best they could do, was get it back to 4 points. East Brunswick gave it their best shot, but in the end, it was the foul shooting of Bishop Barr that really did it for them. And Gordy, we talk about fatigue. You know, East Brunswick's going to have to shrug this game off fairly quickly, because looming about 3 days from now is going to be their Central Jersey Group 4 tournament action. They were only seeded 11th. I think that's hard to believe, but that also tells you how good some of the quality there is in Central Jersey Group 4 this year. But the Bears are going to have to go up to Flemington to play 6th-seeded Hunterdon Central, and that's going to be no picnic either.
Bishop Barr shot free throws at 80% for the game, 20 out of 25. An unbelievable performance by Bishop Barr to win it. And what a way for a couple of their seniors to go out, including Melissa Golden, who didn't play today, but did have 2 in the semifinal win over Piscataway. A couple of the other seniors, Janet Ust with a huge game, 16 points, including 8 out of 9 from the free throw line. Another senior, proud going out, Missy Magyar, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line for her 5 points. Phenomenal defensive performance against Liz Whalen. Kristen Rzuski with some big free throws at the end of the game, 3 out of 4. Finished with 9 points. Let's check the final stats. First for East Brunswick, they were led by Jill Masterton, who had 12 points, including a pair of 3-pointers. Then it was Erin Kenny with 9, Sylvia Badansky with 8, Liz Whalen had 7, Maura Kirby had 5, Lisa Mariski had 2, for East Brunswick's total of 43. Bishop Barr, led by senior guard Janet Ust, 16 points on the afternoon, including 8 out of 9 from the free throw line. She missed her first free throw of the afternoon and hit the next 8. After that, it was Dina Kuzo, who had 14 points, including 3 3-pointers. Kristen Rzuski had 9. Michelle Pellicaro, the freshman, hit 2 3-pointers for 6 points. Missy Magyar had 5. Cara Thurlow with 4. Caitlin Figueroa had a free throw.
And Gordy, other than the first quarter, which was rather competitive, 14-13 after one, Bishop Barr holding the lead. After that, the Trojans really started to hit their outside shots. East Brunswick wasn't getting any good looks. And then, of course, we talked about the foul shooting. And in the end, Bishop Barr wins a county tournament title they richly deserve.
This team played East Brunswick close in the first game they met during the season. Then pounded East Brunswick by 17 in their second meeting in Edison at Bishop Barr. And then they win it today, 55-43, to claim the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Championship in 2001. With the win, Bishop Barr improves to 16-8. And East Brunswick finishes this portion of the season at 16-7. So we see a couple of the players getting some awards. Maura Kirby, Lisa Mariski, Liz Whalen.
This is always a bittersweet moment for the consolation. We call them winner, but East Brunswick wanted this.
That'll do it from the Lewis Brown Athletic Center in Piscataway on the campus of Rutgers University. Your final score, Bishop Barr beats East Brunswick 55-43 to win the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Championship by unseating the 2-time defending champ. Thanks today to our crew, Pete Canamesa, Dave Ambrosi, my partner Jimmy Allinder. I'm Gordy Deal saying so long from the rack.
Number 14, Janet Ust.